So hey y'all, hey, quick video. And again, I know it's taken me a while to start back, telling the stories of my childhood and to get this book that I'm rewriting out. But y'all bear with me. It does take a mental toll to kind of relive this stuff. But Mama worked about 30 minutes away from our house, and this is Atlanta traffic, honey. So sometimes it was a lot longer than that. But usually she would get home about 3:30 to 3:45 every day, right? And she worked most weekends, and I didn't understand why Mama wanted to work a lot of times when my brother and I were out of school. But I realize now that that was also time that my daddy was home, and any time away from the house, even if it meant being away from her children, was like solace to her. So this particular day, we really didn't have any groceries in the house, so Daddy had not prepared dinner or anything. And he would normally do that after he had one of his fits of anger, or if Mama worked, on the weekend and he was home, if he wasn't out drinking or gambling or something. But this day he was home. So I was sitting in the living room because when Mama would come home from work, she would always have me a pack of those cheese curls and a Coke. That was my thing. Sometimes I have a honey bun. That's why I was obese. But that was our snack, and I'm sure it's because she knew we didn't have a lot of snacks and a lot of food at home, so she knew her children had probably been starving pretty much all day, so she wanted to bring us something home, and plus, it was just endearing. But this day, I think it was probably 4 o'clock, 4:05, and Mom walked in the door, and she's smiling. She pulls up. I hear the car door close, and I'm excited because my mom was home. And I'm sitting in the living room, and I get up and unlock the door, and Mama comes in, and she got, a couple of bags of grocery with her. And so I'm just like, hey, Mama, hey, Mama. So Daddy comes from the back, and not a hey, Mickey or anything. He literally said, where the F have you been? And she got these groceries in her hand, so clearly she's been to the grocery store. And she said, I had to stop and get some. And before she could finish saying what she was saying, he had knocked my mama to the floor. And so I just remember thinking, like, she's not even that late, Daddy. Like, why are you acting like this? And so he kicked her a few times, and he told her, she was gonna stop with the BS and asking her who she'd been with and blah 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 blah. And I just remember thinking, like, oh my God, this man is such a monster. This is my daddy, but this man is such a monster. So after this tirade, he walked over, walked out the door like nothing had happened, and there I was again, sitting there holding my mama in my lap, telling her it was okay, picking up the groceries and trying to help her cook dinner.